Hi everybody, this is SUSPENSE coming at you with my 10th comic book haul. This is where I go through the books that I've picked up over the last week or so. But before we get to those books, I wanted to talk to you all about a YouTube creator. I realized as I watched more people's videos that I haven't done a really good job of being a community member. I haven't really done the shout outs like I should have. Instead of doing a large number of shout outs at once, I'm going to try to focus on one YouTube creator per video that I do. So the first person that I want to highlight is a Poor Man's Comics. Really enjoy the videos that he puts out. He doesn't put out a ton of content, but what he does put out is very good. More importantly, he seems to be a great member of the YouTube community. He watches a ton of videos, always comments on them, has something important to say, something useful, something positive, which is great. He's also been in any numerous number of the chat rooms that are associated with the streams. Can't say enough about the guy. Seems pretty awesome. So check out his channel, watch his videos, and I will put his information in the description. So, now moving on to the comic book haul. We're going to start with covers as we normally do. And as I've said on a number of videos, I love Santa Claus covers. Christmas ones in general. Thought that this was pretty awesome. Santa Claus on a rocket jet. Hard to beat. Little sci-fi, little Santa Claus. Can't ask for much more. Here, you got Spider-Man, Todd McFarlane, and Christmas, and Santa Claus. Maybe not the real one. It's a pretty cool, pretty action-packed Christmas cover. Can't ask for much more. Moving on to blip number 2. So this is the first Spider-Man photo cover. I showed blip number 1 in one of my first comic book hauls. And Beauty Comics had mentioned this one to me, and I had to check it out. I mean, you got Spider-Man, you got some classic video games. I honestly don't know which one Spider-Man's playing. It's probably a little bit before my time, but hey, still cool. So I picked up both of the Mercado subscription variants for Rocko's Modern Life. Oh man, I just think these are really cool. Not a big Rocko's Modern Life fan. By the time it came out, I was getting a little bit older. Was a little bit less interested in the cartoons, and this is one of those first Nickelodeon cartoons that kind of started to get really wacky. I like the show, but really can't beat these covers. Pretty awesome. And if you have watched any of my haul videos, and you should have, I hope you have. You'll know that I'm on the Popeye Classic Comics bandwagon. I think I got on there a little bit before most people, and so I was able to pick up some issues before they got insane prices. I picked up 4 issues. I'll go through them in a minute, but I do want to say that I think these covers are super awesome. But the eBay prices that people are asking for them, it's insane. Yes, they're cool. They look cool. Almost all of them do. They're rare. That's cool. But this is a comic book that just reprints classic Popeye comics, whose cultural footprint isn't so large right now. If you can find these for $10-20, I think they're probably worth it. But otherwise, hard pass. Of course, unless you find the zombie cover, then $20, big time. So. Got that one, got this one, got this kind of avant-garde Rock'em Sock'em Robots issue, and this is the last one. I actually think it's pretty terrible, but $10. Couldn't pass it up. So moving on to more covers, we have Carnage number 2, the second printing variant. I believe this is by CLAUS. I don't believe this is a Clayton Crane cover. It's really hard to find, really cool looking. I got the Del Auto Virgin variant for Venom Incorporated. This one had a 1000 print run, got the trade dress as well, had a 3000 print run. Picked up the Argerm Virgin variant from Unknown Comics, 1000 print run. Picked up an Argerm cover from Fly #1, thought it was pretty cool. Don't normally go for the Xenoscope stuff, but I mean, as their covers go, this one seems at least fairly tame. Picked up Spider-Gwen 25, the McGinnis variant, also an Unknown Comics exclusive, 3000 print run. Picked up Deadpool issue 23, their Heroic Age variant. That's pretty cool. The big one that I picked up was Uncanny X-Men 510. This is the J. Scott Campbell variant cover, and it's hard to find. So yeah, pretty awesome. So, moving on to my recalled and inappropriate comic section. Yeah, so we have Batman and Robin #10. This is by Frank Miller and Jim Lee, and apparently when Frank Miller wrote this, he wrote some bad words in it, and then they put black boxes over the bad words and print them dark enough. So this was recalled due to the fact you can absolutely read the language that's being used, and it's pretty naughty. As I've talked to people before, talked to you all, this is an Archie innuendo cover. Most of the Archie innuendo covers are older, and they simply come from the fact that we use words a little bit differently, terms, than they did back in the 50s and 60s when a lot of those innuendo covers ended up being printed. And so, yeah, what was totally innocent back then is kind of not so much now. But yeah, this is Archie number 511, and it came out in 2001. So Archie's saying, my horoscope predicted I'd be in the pink today. And he's situated between Betty and Veronica in pink bathing suits. So yeah, probably should have caught that one. Here, giant-sized man thing. Accidentally inappropriate, as far as I'm concerned. Here we have a book that was recalled. It is We Can Never Go Home. It's a Black Mask, or that's the production company. Anyway, issue number 1. This was the Hot Topic exclusive cover. And it was recalled because it's the $5.99 price variant. As you can tell right here, it says $5.99. However, that is not the actual price. The actual price is $4.50, and there's estimated to be about 300 of these available. So, Saga number 41, recalled due to a printing error. It's way too dark. These are widely available. Not really worth anything, but hey. Got Avengers versus number 1. This is the regular cover. There's also a 1 in 25 variant, or 1 in 10, I can't remember. Anyway, both of the comics were misprinted. The last page is missing. And the last one I have is Wolverine 131, and this comic was recalled due to Wolverine using a slur about Sabretooth. And yeah, I'm not gonna say what he said. You can look that up on the internet if you want. But it's yeah, it's really interesting that made it through. It's pretty obvious, not hidden, not really, I guess, a mistake. So disappointing, I suppose, but makes 131 an interesting book. So let's move on to the key issues that I've picked up, or key issue lights, however you want to look at some of them, from the independent publisher. So here we have On Raven's Wings number 1. So yeah, this is the first published work by Gerard Way. He was later the writer for Umbrella Academy, but I guess more importantly, or what he's more widely known for, is he was the frontman for the band My Chemical Romance. And he wrote this when he was 16. Super rare, super hard to find. Super hard to find in good shape. Here we have 30 Days of Night. It's the first print premiere issue. Really, what's important about this in my mind is this is just one of those first books where you saw a movie come out about a comic book that just had a micro print run, was not something that was widely known. And, you know, now that's not that odd, but this was back, you know, 10, 12 years ago. Also have 30 Days of Night number 3. This is bad shape, but it was a throw-in with number 1, so I appreciate that from the eBay seller. Picked up non-player number 1. That's the premiere issue. It's got a low print run, and like about every comic book in existence, especially Image Comics, it's been optioned for a movie. Here we have Birthright number 1, the premiere issue. This is a fantastic, fantastic book. But guess what? It's been optioned for a movie. It's part of the Skybound thing, our TV show. This is I is for Image, the Fall and Winter 2014 one, and this is the first appearance of Birthright as well as Witches. Here we have Spawn 129, really cool cover, and first appearance of Gunslinger. And Stormwatch number 4 is the first appearance of Apollo in the Midnight. Here's a big one. This is Walking Dead 33. If you saw my intro to key issues for Walking Dead video, you'll know that I have Walking Dead number 33. This is the issue where Michonne gets her revenge on the governor. I have the first print, which is red here. The second print is really rare, kind of expensive, but I was able to find it for a good deal. And here it is in my collection. Last for the independent releases, this is Archie's Pals and Gals number 23. Why is this important? This is important because it is the first appearance of Josie and the Pussycats, and Melody Valentine, who is the drummer for the Pussycats band. Next, we're going to move on to DC Keys. So here we have Power Girl number 2. This was shown in CBSI True Firsts article. It's the first appearance of Pyro. We have Justice League Generation Lost number 14. This is a Batman of Bethlehem appearance. I also have both covers. We've got Superman number 25. It's appearance of Batman of Bethlehem in the Rebirth era. We've got Superman Batman number 80, the first appearance of Batman or Batsman, what WTF. Have Batman Incorporated at number 5. This is a return to the 666 universe. This is also the combo pack, so it's rare. Have Batman Eternal number 46. This is a Batman of Bethlehem appearance. As you can tell, I have been buying Batman of Bethlehem appearances. Look, Damian's gonna be, he's the real deal. He's gonna be big. Get him while they're cheap. Last book from DC is Justice League of America number 9. This is the origin of the Justice League and a very, very odd cover. It was previously owned by David, who I'm not familiar with. Wish he hadn't written on it, but yeah, that's what made it a good price, I suppose. Alright, moving on to my last section, that is Marvel Keys, our books that I like. Here we have Marvel Team Up. What you all don't know, Invincible is probably my favorite comic book of all time. It is amazing. I have just about every issue. One day I will do an Invincible extravaganza, but I think that there's less interest in it than, say, the Spider-Man, X-Men, and Batman villain ones that I've been doing lately, but one of these days, yes. So here's this Marvel Team Up. Spider-Man meets Invincible, and it really isn't anything other than Spider-Man meeting Invincible. What can you say about that other than pretty cool? So here we have all new Marvel Now .1, number 1. This is the first appearance of Kamala Khan as the fifth Miss Marvel full appearance. The first cover appearance of Kamala Khan as Miss Marvel. Sorry, my throat's getting a little dry. Also have all new, all different Marvel .1, number 1. the first appearance of X-23 as Wolverine. I have Captain Marvel #1. It's the second appearance of Carol Danvers and Ronan the Accuser, and the third appearance of Captain Marvel. I have the Thanos Quest, Book 1. This is where Thanos gathers the Infinity Gems. And Book 2, it's where he continues to gather the Infinity Gems. Yeah. I have the third print of Edge of the Spider-Verse, #2. Got it because it was different than all the other prints. The other prints are just color spots. This one's different. There's also a comic book exclusive variant out. I have that somewhere, but again, bought it a long time ago. So, not allowed to be in a haul video. Yeah, if you saw my amazing Spider-Man extravaganza that I put out recently, you'll know that I said I had #431, but it was going to be in my haul video. So, yeah, here it is. This is the second appearance of Carnage Cosmic, and a really cool cover. Here we have Spider-Man and his amazing friends. This is the first appearance of Firestar. Yeah, so when I was a kid, like many of you, I watched Spider-Man and his amazing friends. And, you know, to me, at least initially, Iceman, he was just Spider-Man's buddy. He wasn't a member of the X-Men. Yeah, guess I was wrong. Here we have Silver Surfer #1. It's just a premiere issue. This is volume 2. Here we have Tales of Suspense featuring Iron Man and Captain America #77. And this is the first appearance of Peggy Carter. And then she is Agent 13 and had a TV show for a season that apparently was pretty good, and I never saw it. And last but not least, because I do have a handful of graded books to show, we have Night Nurse #1, the first appearance of Linda Carter, and it is a low print run book. So yeah, I showed #2 and I believe my last haul. So when I was at the show, I saw #1, taught the guy down, and I picked it up. So this is a CGC 9.8 Deadpool #1, the Hastings variant, and I think it's pretty cool. I like the Trump wig that he's wearing. So, sorry for my dog barking. Alright, sorry about that. I got my dog to be quiet. We'll see how long that lasts. So yeah, this is Venom Lethal Protector #4. It is the first appearance of... I can't remember. Scream. So yeah, in these ones, you've got the symbiote affecting a lot of people. I'm trying to pick up all the Venom Lethal Protector books. So yeah, there you go. Here we've got a CGC 9.6 X-Force #8, and this is the sort of first appearance of Domino. 11 is the real one, but yeah, you know, I'll buy both of them. So this is El Diablo #1. It is a CBCS 9.6. It is the first appearance of El Diablo, #3, I think. Anyway, this is the character from the Suicide Squad movie, and obviously it's in the Suicide Squad 2. Really cool. I think he's supposed to play a bigger part in the next Suicide Squad movie, or something like that. You know, maybe he died in it. I can't remember. But there you go. Just a tidbit. Here we have a CGC 9.2 of Shazam #1. Yeah, everybody's been showing this book, so there's not really a whole lot to say about it. Pretty cool. Anyway, last but not least, we have a CBCS 9.8 of Venom #1, the McFarlane Black and White Retailer Incentive. This book is super hot, super cool looking, so that's what we're going to end on. Wait, what? Oh, I'm wrong. What we are going to end on is a toy. So this is the Uncanny X-Men X-Force Toy Biz edition of Deadpool from 1992. It is the first toy of Deadpool as far as I know and understand, and it looks really cool. So yeah, pretty awesome. Anyway, thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for spending a little bit of your time with me today. I appreciate it, and have a good one. Bye.